There is one thing smart women do every day that silently increases their expenses, and most don't even realize it. It's the small, unnoticed purchases and indulgences that add up over time, quietly draining their resources. But the wise ones don't let this habit control them. Instead, they become aware, manage it wisely, and turn their spending into an investment for growth. Success is no accident. It is the result of deliberate actions, unwavering faith, and daily habits that shape a person's destiny. Just as a sculptor chisels away stone to reveal the masterpiece within, smart women mold their lives by consistently practicing powerful principles. Today, I will reveal the 7 key things that smart women do every single day, habits that set them apart, fuel their growth, and unlock the doors to success and fulfillment. The first habit, setting clear goals every single day. One of the most powerful habits that smart women cultivate is the daily practice of setting clear and purposeful goals. This is not just about jotting down a to-do list or making vague plans. It's about defining a clear vision for the day that aligns with their bigger dreams and ambitions. Napoleon Hill often emphasized that a goal is a dream with a deadline, and smart women understand that without a precise goal, energy dissipates and progress stalls. By taking a few moments every morning to set focused goals, they program their subconscious mind to work relentlessly toward those objectives. This habit transforms ordinary days into deliberate steps toward extraordinary success. Goal setting every day creates a mental roadmap, a vision that directs every action and decision. When smart women wake up, they don't leave their success to chance or random moments. They intentionally decide what must be accomplished, what priorities demand their attention, and how they will allocate their energy. This clarity helps avoid distractions and keeps them on a laser-focused path, allowing them to use their time efficiently. Without daily goals, it's easy to fall prey to procrastination or waste precious hours on meaningless tasks. But when a woman sets specific, measurable, and realistic goals each day, she creates a powerful momentum that propels her forward. Another crucial aspect of this habit is accountability and reflection. Smart women don't merely set goals and forget about them. They review their progress regularly to ensure that their daily actions are aligned with long-term success. This process allows them to identify what's working, what needs adjustment, and where they may have fallen short. By embracing this continuous cycle of goal setting, action, and review, they foster a mindset of growth and improvement. It also helps in building confidence and self-discipline, 2 traits essential for achieving greatness in any field. Finally, the daily habit of goal setting is more than a productivity hack. It's a way of life that shapes a woman's identity and future. It empowers her to take control of her destiny rather than being a passive observer in life. When goals are clearly defined and pursued with determination, they create a magnetic force that attracts opportunities, resources, and support. Smart women know that success is not about luck, but about consistent, purposeful action toward meaningful goals. This habit is the foundation on which all other success principles rest, making it the indispensable first step for any woman aspiring to rise above mediocrity and achieve her fullest potential. The second habit, continuously growing their knowledge. Smart women understand that knowledge is the currency of success. Napoleon Hill once said, "Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end." This means that acquiring knowledge is not enough. It must be purposefully gathered and applied. Every day, smart women dedicate time to learning something new, whether through reading books, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or even learning from the experiences of others. They know that growth is a lifelong journey, and they refuse to become complacent or stagnant in their thinking. The world around us is constantly evolving, with new ideas, technologies, and opportunities emerging every day. To stay ahead and maintain a competitive edge, smart women make it a habit to invest in their minds. This daily pursuit of knowledge expands their horizons, sharpens their skills, and opens doors to innovation and creativity. It is not about collecting random facts, but about gaining insights that can be transformed into action. By feeding their intellect with quality information, they cultivate wisdom, which allows them to make better decisions, solve problems effectively, and anticipate future trends. Another vital part of this habit is the ability to filter and prioritize information. In today's age of information overload, not every piece of knowledge holds equal value. Smart women practice discernment. They seek out what is relevant, credible, and aligned with their goals. They set aside distractions and focus on mastering key areas that will propel them forward. This selective learning process saves time and energy, allowing them to deepen their expertise rather than spreading themselves too thin. With every day's study and reflection, they build a strong foundation of competence that inspires confidence and earns respect from peers and mentors alike. Ultimately, the commitment to continuous learning is what separates successful women from the rest. It keeps their minds sharp and their spirits curious. More importantly, it empowers them to adapt and thrive in any circumstance. Whether facing new challenges, pivoting in their careers, or innovating in their businesses, smart women rely on their ever-growing knowledge as a tool for resilience and advancement. This daily habit of nurturing the mind is a testament to their belief in their own potential and a crucial ingredient in the recipe for lasting success. The third habit, building and strengthening their network. Smart women recognize that success is not a solitary journey. Napoleon Hill famously stated, "No man can become a permanent success without the help of others." This truth holds even more power for women who understand the value of nurturing relationships and expanding their circles. Every day, these women invest time and effort into building and strengthening their network, connecting with mentors, peers, friends, and even new acquaintances. They know that a strong network provides access to opportunities, knowledge, support, and collaboration that no individual effort can match. The habit of networking is not about superficial interactions or collecting business cards. It is about cultivating genuine relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual benefit. Smart women approach networking with a mindset of giving, offering help, sharing insights, and supporting others without immediate expectations. This generous spirit attracts like-minded individuals and builds a community of encouragement and growth. They regularly reach out, follow up, and maintain these connections with consistent communication, whether through calls, messages, or face-to-face meetings, knowing that relationships need ongoing care to flourish. Moreover, a well-maintained network acts as a powerful resource during critical moments. Whether seeking advice, mentorship, collaboration, or new opportunities, smart women leverage their connections effectively. They understand that no one person has all the answers, and the collective wisdom of their network can help solve complex problems, provide fresh perspectives, and open doors to new possibilities. This daily habit of engaging with their network makes them more resilient, adaptable, and resourceful, especially in today's fast-changing world. Ultimately, the habit of building and nurturing relationships is a cornerstone of success for smart women. It shifts the focus from isolated ambition to collaborative achievement. By investing daily in their network, they create a support system that fuels their progress and amplifies their influence. They embody the principle that together we rise higher. This habit is not just a strategy, but a way of living that enriches their professional and personal lives, paving the way for sustained success and fulfillment. The fourth habit, practicing financial discipline. Smart women know that true wealth isn't just about how much money they make, it's about how wisely they manage it. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of financial intelligence by saying, "You must learn to control your money, or the lack of it will forever control you." This is why practicing financial discipline is a non-negotiable habit for successful women. Every day, they keep a close watch on their expenses, track their spending habits, and make conscious choices to avoid unnecessary expenditures. They understand that small, unnoticed daily expenses can quietly drain their resources if left unchecked. This habit starts with awareness, being fully conscious of where every rupee or dollar goes. Smart women don't let their money slip through their fingers without knowing it. They maintain budgets, use tools to track their spending, and regularly review their financial activities. This vigilant monitoring helps them identify wasteful habits and cut down on frivolous purchases that don't add value to their lives. Instead of spending impulsively, they choose to invest in things that bring long-term benefits, whether it's personal growth, health, or financial security. This discipline empowers them to stay in control and avoid the stress that comes from financial uncertainty. Another key element of financial discipline is prioritization. Smart women allocate their resources wisely, putting money first into savings, investments, and debt repayment before indulging in discretionary spending. They understand the importance of building a strong financial foundation to support their dreams and ambitions. This means living within their means, avoiding excessive debt, and planning for the future. Every day, they make deliberate decisions that reflect their commitment to financial freedom. This level of control is not about deprivation, but about empowering themselves to create wealth that lasts. Finally, practicing financial discipline is more than managing money. It's about cultivating a mindset of responsibility and abundance. Smart women believe that financial control is a form of personal power. It gives them the freedom to pursue opportunities, handle emergencies, and make choices aligned with their values and goals. By making this habit a daily practice, they build confidence in their ability to create and sustain wealth. This habit lays the groundwork for all other success principles, ensuring that money works for them and not the other way around. For smart women, financial discipline is the steady engine driving their journey toward independence and prosperity. The fifth habit, taking care of their health and energy. Smart women understand that true success is impossible without good health and abundant energy. Napoleon Hill wisely said, "The body is your temple. Keep it pure and clean for the soul to reside in." This is why maintaining physical and mental wellness is a daily priority for them. They realize that no amount of knowledge, ambition, or financial savvy can substitute for the vitality needed to pursue their dreams effectively. Every day, they take deliberate steps to nurture their bodies and minds, whether through exercise, nutritious food, rest, or mindfulness practices. Taking care of health starts with making conscious choices that support long-term well-being. Smart women incorporate habits like regular physical activity, walking, yoga, or gym workouts that strengthen their bodies and boost their stamina. They prioritize balanced nutrition, choosing foods that fuel their energy and support cognitive function. Beyond the physical, they also practice mental self-care, meditation, journaling, or simply taking quiet moments to reduce stress. These daily rituals help them maintain clarity, focus, and emotional balance, which are essential for facing challenges with resilience and calm. Energy management is equally crucial. Smart women recognize the importance of balancing work, rest, and play to avoid burnout. They schedule breaks, set boundaries around their time, and ensure they get enough sleep to recharge. This careful management of their energy reserves allows them to perform at their best, day in and day out. By honoring their physical and emotional needs, they build stamina for the long haul, rather than burning out in short bursts. This habit is a testament to their self-respect and understanding that their body and mind are the most valuable tools they possess. Ultimately, prioritizing health and energy is a foundational habit that underpins every other aspect of success. It empowers smart women to meet their goals with vigor and enthusiasm. They know that investing time and effort into their well-being is not selfish, it's strategic. This daily commitment to self-care fuels their productivity, creativity, and happiness, making it possible to sustain high performance without sacrificing joy or balance. For smart women, health is not just the absence of illness. It is a vibrant source of power and potential that propels them toward greatness. The sixth habit, maintaining a positive mindset. Smart women understand that the mind is the gateway to all success. Napoleon Hill famously said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This powerful truth reveals that a positive mindset is not just an attitude, but a strategic tool that shapes reality. Every day, smart women choose to cultivate optimism, resilience, and faith in themselves despite obstacles and challenges. They don't allow negativity, fear, or self-doubt to sabotage their progress. Instead, they actively feed their minds with encouraging thoughts, empowering beliefs, and constructive affirmations that propel them forward. This habit begins with awareness, recognizing when negative thoughts creep in and consciously replacing them with positive alternatives. Smart women practice self-talk that uplifts rather than undermines. They avoid toxic environments and people who drain their energy or plant seeds of doubt. Instead, they surround themselves with inspiration, books, podcasts, mentors, and friends who reinforce hope and confidence. This daily mental discipline helps them build a fortress of positivity that shields them from discouragement and fuels their motivation to keep striving. Moreover, maintaining a positive mindset enables smart women to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It sharpens their problem-solving abilities and encourages creative thinking. When faced with setbacks, they respond with determination rather than despair. This resilience allows them to bounce back faster, learn from failures, and stay focused on their vision. Positivity is not blind optimism. It is a conscious choice to focus on solutions, possibilities, and progress. By nurturing this habit every day, smart women build mental toughness that sustains them through the inevitable ups and downs of life. Ultimately, a positive mindset is the invisible force that magnetizes success. It attracts people, resources, and circumstances that align with their goals. Smart women know that the quality of their thoughts directly impacts the quality of their lives. This habit transforms not just their external reality, but their internal world, creating harmony between their dreams and actions. It is a daily practice of hope, courage, and belief that unlocks their fullest potential and helps them achieve greatness with joy and confidence. Smart women know that action without reflection is like sailing without a compass. You may be moving, but not necessarily in the right direction. That's why one of the most powerful daily habits they practice is reviewing their progress and reflecting on their day. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of self-examination when he wrote, "Self-analysis is one of the most important foundations of personal success." Every day, successful women pause, even if just for a few minutes, to evaluate how they spent their time, where they succeeded, where they fell short, and what lessons can be drawn from it all. This practice is not about guilt or regret. It's about growth, clarity, and self-leadership. Reflection provides feedback, and feedback, when used wisely, is the raw material for improvement. Smart women use their reflections to measure their alignment with their goals. They ask themselves, did I act in alignment with my purpose today? Did I spend time on what truly matters? What distracted me or slowed me down? Where did I succeed and why? These aren't casual thoughts. They are precise and intentional questions. This process brings awareness to patterns, good and bad, and with awareness comes the power to change. Smart women don't wait for a crisis to recalibrate. They self-correct daily. Through this habit, they become sharper, more efficient, and more focused each day. Another key benefit of this habit is emotional mastery. When smart women reflect, they also process their emotions. They examine not only what they did, but how they felt while doing it. Did they operate from peace or from stress? Were they reactive or intentional? By doing this, they build emotional intelligence and mental balance, which in turn strengthens their leadership, relationships, and overall effectiveness. They don't ignore emotional turmoil. They face it, understand it, and find better responses. Through journaling, meditation, quiet thinking, or open conversation with a mentor or partner, they use reflection as a tool to heal, grow, and rise. Finally, reviewing progress every day builds the habit of consistency. And consistency is what transforms goals into results. This simple but powerful ritual becomes a moment of accountability with the self. And in this moment, smart women renew their focus, correct their course, and recommit to their vision. They end their day with purpose, clarity, and intention for tomorrow. Over time, this one daily habit becomes the silent architect of success. While others wander, smart women evolve. They don't stumble into greatness. They track it, shape it, and walk into it deliberately. For them, daily reflection is not just a habit. It's a mindset. It is the closing chapter of each day and the blueprint for the next. As we come to the close of this journey through the 7 habits that smart women practice every day, it's essential to understand that these habits are more than just actions. They are commitments to oneself, blueprints for success, and keys to unlocking untapped potential. Napoleon Hill taught us that success is not a matter of luck or circumstance, but a result of deliberate, consistent, and focused effort. The smart woman doesn't wait for fortune to smile upon her. She creates her own destiny, brick by brick, habit by habit. The first habit, setting clear goals every day, is the compass that guides her. Without this clarity, the winds of distraction and uncertainty can scatter even the most ambitious dreams. But with a definite purpose, a clear vision, every step is intentional and powerful. It is the habit that turns vague desires into achievable targets, making the impossible seem within reach. Smart women understand that goals are not just about achieving external success. They are declarations of who they are becoming. They say to the universe, "I am committed, I am focused, I am ready." Continuously growing their knowledge is the second habit that keeps the smart woman sharp and ahead of the curve. In a world that never stops evolving, complacency is the enemy. By feeding her mind daily with wisdom, new ideas, and skills, she equips herself with the tools needed to navigate change and seize opportunity. This habit transforms her into a lifelong learner, someone who adapts, innovates, and inspires. Knowledge without action is useless, but knowledge combined with consistent application becomes unstoppable power. Building and strengthening relationships is the third habit, reminding us that success is never achieved alone. Smart women cultivate a network not out of obligation, but out of genuine connection and mutual support. They know that the company they keep influences their growth and mindset. Through meaningful relationships, they gain mentorship, encouragement, and new opportunities that elevate their journey. This habit of intentional networking is a powerful multiplier, turning individual effort into collective achievement. Practicing financial discipline is the fourth habit that anchors her dreams in reality. It is easy to be swept away by desires and impulsive spending, but smart women control their finances with precision and foresight. They understand that wealth is built through wise choices, savings, and investments. This habit protects their future and fuels their ambitions. It empowers them to move confidently toward independence and security, knowing they have the means to back their goals. As Napoleon Hill warned, those who don't control their money are controlled by it. Smart women refuse to be prisoners of their finances. Taking care of health and energy is the fifth habit, emphasizing that the body is the foundation upon which all success stands. Without vitality and mental clarity, even the best plans falter. Smart women nurture their physical and emotional well-being daily, knowing that this investment pays dividends in stamina, focus, and resilience. They reject the notion that success demands sacrifice of health. Instead, they embrace balance and self-care as strategic advantages, understanding that a strong, energized body and mind unlock unlimited potential. Maintaining a positive mindset is the sixth habit that fuels perseverance and courage. Life's journey is riddled with obstacles and setbacks, but smart women choose optimism over despair. They reframe failures as lessons, doubts as challenges to overcome. This habit builds mental toughness and invites abundance. As Napoleon Hill said, you become what you think about most of the time. By guarding their thoughts and feeding their minds with positivity, they magnetize success and joy, creating a life filled with purpose and passion. Finally, reviewing progress regularly is the seventh habit that completes the cycle of growth. Smart women don't wander aimlessly. They track, evaluate, and adjust. This habit of reflection creates accountability and sharpens focus. It ensures that every effort moves them closer to their vision. Without this practice, goals can become distant dreams. With it, they become achievable realities. This daily review empowers smart women to learn from their experiences and continuously improve, turning every day into a stepping stone toward greatness. Together, these 7 habits form a powerful framework for success that smart women embrace every day. They are not quick fixes or secret shortcuts. They are disciplines of the mind, body, and spirit that require dedication and faith in one's own potential. But the rewards are immeasurable, not just in wealth or status, but in fulfillment, confidence, and the ability to impact the world meaningfully. If you take these habits to heart and begin to incorporate them into your daily routine, you will find yourself transforming. You will develop clarity in your purpose, strength in your character, and resilience in the face of challenges. You will attract opportunities and relationships that support your growth. You will manage your resources wisely and maintain the energy needed to pursue your goals passionately. Most importantly, you will build a mindset that believes in your worth and your capacity to succeed. Remember, success is not a distant dream reserved for a lucky few. It is the natural outcome of consistent, deliberate actions rooted in strong habits. Smart women don't wait for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances. They create those moments with the power of their habits. So today, commit to these 7 habits. Let them be your daily companions on the path to excellence. Let them remind you that greatness is within reach, and with persistence and purpose you will rise. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness. As you move forward, embrace these habits with humility and generosity. Use your success not only to elevate yourself, but to inspire and uplift others. The world needs more smart, disciplined, and empowered women. Women who act with intention, lead with courage, and live with passion. Be that woman. Start today. Take that first step and watch how your life transforms. Success awaits you, not as a mystery, but as a certainty, because you are smart, prepared, and ready to do what it takes every day. The choice is yours. Make it wisely. Make it powerfully. Make it yours. In every era, through every challenge and triumph, there have been women who rise above mediocrity, not because they were born different, but because they chose to live differently. They chose discipline over distraction, vision over doubt, purpose over comfort. These women are not defined merely by what they achieve, but by how they live each day. Their greatness isn't found in luck, background, or circumstance. It is found in the habits they practice daily. As we have uncovered, there are 7 simple yet powerful things smart women do every day, and none of them require privilege, fame, or perfection. They require clarity, consistency, and courage. First, smart women set clear goals every morning. They don't drift through life hoping things will work out. They design their future with intention. With their goals in front of them, they train their subconscious mind to obey, to seek, to build. This act alone, deciding what they want daily, separates them from the masses who merely react to life. They are creators of circumstance, not victims of it. Second, they grow their minds constantly. They feed on wisdom like the body feeds on air. Books, podcasts, mentors, experiences all become bricks in the foundation of their success. They do not wait for knowledge to fall in their lap. They seek it, and not passively, but purposefully, choosing to learn what will push them forward. They know that when the mind expands, so does their world. Third, smart women build and nurture strong relationships. They understand that no empire is built alone. Their network is not just a contact list, but a garden they water every day with genuine interest, support, and contribution. They understand the law of reciprocity. Give without keeping score, and value will return multiplied. They don't compete. They collaborate. They don't isolate. They connect. Fourth, they practice financial discipline. While others spend blindly, they invest wisely. They track, plan, and question every expense, not from scarcity, but from strength. They treat money not as a status symbol, but as a tool for freedom. They are not controlled by consumer culture. They are creators of financial independence. Every purchase is either moving them closer to wealth or further from it, and they choose with eyes wide open. Fifth, they care for their health and energy, knowing that a drained body can't carry a dream. They sleep, move, breathe, and eat with awareness. They don't treat self-care as a luxury. It's their responsibility, because they know, no matter how big the vision, a sick body and a cluttered mind will sabotage it all. They fuel themselves physically and spiritually so they can serve, lead, and thrive. Sixth, smart women protect their mindset like a sacred temple. They speak life into their dreams. They practice gratitude in the morning and self-reflection at night. They refuse to let fear or negativity take root in their thoughts. They rise above gossip, scarcity, and comparison, and instead anchor themselves in abundance, belief, and resilience. They know whatever they think consistently, they become. And finally, the seventh habit, the habit that binds it all together, is that they review their progress daily. They take time to pause, to ask, did I grow today? Did I move closer to my goals? What did I learn? They don't just move. They move with intention. They hold themselves accountable. They adjust. They realign. Because they know success is not just effort. It's measured, refined, and consistent effort.